Hey guys, it's postboxpat and welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about 5 things that you can do in the Better Together update if you're new, if you've already been playing it, or just 5 things that I recommend doing that are really cool and just things that you can enjoy. So Better Together update is a brand new version of Minecraft. If you haven't got it yet, be patient, it will roll out to you. But anyway, let me show you these 5 things. The first thing is actually we have a store, and on the store there is one piece of free DLC that you don't actually have to buy. You go into your skin packs and you go to the Legacy skin pack, which is on here somewhere. There it is, Legacy skin pack. It's the basic Minecraft classic skins. You press on it and you can download and get a bunch of the original skins in the game. You've got all the Steve and Alex skins, and you've also got a bunch of YouTubers as well, which is really cool. So you can download these skins and they're really awesome. So unlock all skins, there you are. Purchase in progress. It won't take any money out of your account. You don't need any coins for it, and it is very easy to do. You wait for this to load up. It does take a little bit of time, unfortunately, and as it's loading up, this shouldn't take too long. There you are. You have purchased the skin pack. So you can equip the skins and you can do what you want. So that's pretty awesome. Right, once you've got that skin pack, what else can you do? So number 2 is servers. Servers are a brand new thing within the Better Together update, and honestly, my favourite one within servers is the Lifeboat network. And the reason I say that is because you can get Bed Wars. A lot of you out there really enjoyed playing Bed Wars in the past, and honestly, I will show you guys how to get onto the Bed Wars. And to the end of this video, the last thing I'm going to show you, which will be like the 6th one, which is a very secret one, it is actually something really fun and trolley you guys can do on servers, and I'll show you guys that at the end of this video because I don't want to spoil it because it is the best one. So once you're on the Lifeboat servers, it'll take a while to load in and you'll be on. You'll have a bunch of things coming up in your screen at top left, and you can join several different games. You can pick between all of these games. You've got all these different options, but the best one you guys want to try out is definitely Bed Wars. Once you're over on Bed Wars, you press on it like that and you can play Bed Wars. If you don't know what Bed Wars is, it's basically where you have 4 beds, 2 beds, 8 beds, however big the teams are, and once you destroy the bed, no one else can respawn there. There is also a shop system in the game where you guys can get iron, bricks, I believe it is, and gold, and each of them items can buy a certain thing from a certain player. Now currently the server is full due to the game having mass people online, but if you want to see some more stuff about Bed Wars, I'll have a video on screen where you can see how to win every time and how to actually get a custom class and take advantage over most people. So that's it for servers. Let's try one more time and connect to the servers, but there's a bunch of other servers you can select from as well, and you can just try everything you want on this Minecraft version or whatever you want. And honestly, the 3 servers that are actually in the game at the moment, the best one in my opinion has to be Lifeboats, but as you can see, the population on this server currently is absolutely insane. My guy is lagging all over the place, but like I said, we're going to try and connect again to Bed Wars. But if you go over by Bed Wars, look how many players are on the Bed Wars game. 1,914, that is crazy, and my guy is banding everywhere. So let's just let's just try and get off here and get on like maybe one next to Bed Wars. Can we just try Bed Wars? Go on. What's he doing, my guy? My guy is, let's go slow. Come on, let's go slow so it doesn't band us back that much. Right, tap here to join. There we are. Come on, let's join it. Is it going to work? It's probably just going to DC again because of the sheer number of players on it and just say server is full, because honestly the server is probably going to be full with 1,900. With the game being fully released, obviously everyone's going to be on it. That's just the thing that's going to be happening. And when it actually was in beta, there was only probably about 400 people on Bed Wars, and it all depends on the time of day you want to play. But these servers will increase and you will get better stuff. As you can see, I did manage to get in, but it just takes you a little bit of time, and once you're in, you can play a bunch of different games. You can switch to any other lobby. You've got all the stuff there on there, the games that are active. You can go through there and it'll join the game straight away. And also you have the little thing that I was talking about, which I do recommend checking out the video. It is back there, but yeah, up there is where you can customize your classes. You can get a bunch of different classes. You can try each one out just by doing this parkour, and I do a little tutorial on how to win every time on Bed Wars on my channel. If you haven't already checked that out, do remember to check it out because it does show you how to do all them jumps near enough first time. So that's it for servers. We've got Lifeboats and a bunch of others. Go and try them out. Let's back out of here and show you guys another feature. Now, one of my favourite features within this, or one of the kind of like the hidden features that not everyone really knows, is the way the game actually saves your games and the way the game actually works. It's quite interesting, and I'll show you guys exactly how that works. Basically, on the old version of Minecraft, you have this. So if I go on my games and apps, let me show you what I mean by this. So we'll go over to my games and we'll go down to Minecraft itself, the original version, the Xbox One edition, and you go on to manage game. Now when you press manage game, it will show you what you have within Minecraft. It'll show you all your DLCs and the way the store works. Now the way the new version of the store, it doesn't actually work like that because it's working off a cross-play type system and it's all running virtually on a different interface. That's how it's working. You go onto here and you go onto manage game and none of your DLCs actually show up. It just increases the actual size of the game. Now what I mean by that is when I go on to this version of Minecraft, it's a bit glitchy, sorry about that. We'll go on to the version of Minecraft we're currently playing. It'll have to load up again, but as it loads up, I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. When you're on it and you go into your settings, you can see a variety of different stuff. And in there, you can actually see how much stuff your DLC takes up. So you go down onto here, go down to your storage, and there you are. You've got all your different things. You've got your behavior pack, your resource patch, your world templates, and your worlds. And you can see how much each sort of different pack actually takes up within your software or within your game. And this is how you get ridiculously big game sizes if you start downloading a load of stuff. So just for you guys to note, that's how it's going to be working. That's really cool. And also just kind of like on a plus notice, the texture of the writing is actually different to the older version, and you can see there the writing is it's a weird texture, or a weird font should I say. It's not actual on Minecraft bitty texture. It's kind of, I don't know what font it is, but it is a little weird. So yeah, you can see that there. Now one of my 4 features that I'd say recommend trying out if you haven't already is realms. Now realms are actually something you can be invited to. For example, invites here. It looks like I've been invited here by a subscriber. That's pretty awesome. And also I have 2 realms here. You can try these realms out. You can get access to realms that way. We will join one of them in a second. But if you'd like to host your own realm, you do have a 30-day free trial. And honestly, don't use that free trial straight away. Wait a little bit of time before you activate that. You can go into store and buy or purchase different versions of realms. As you can see, if I go down to the bottom here, we have a 2-player realm where you can purchase for £3.29 a month if you're in the UK. I'm not too sure what that is in other countries. And then you have a 10-player realm, which is £6.69 a month for 10 players. And these are servers where your world gets transferred to a server, and anyone who is on the list to join your realm can access that world at any time, which is really awesome for YouTubers if you have a strong relationship with other YouTubers, if you want to keep a world between yous, or you and your friends if you can trust them all. Obviously, we have griefing and things, so be careful with it. I wouldn't have a world and allow anyone in, but it's up to you what you want to do with that. So that's realms. Definitely worth trying out if you haven't already tried out realms. They are interesting. We will connect to a realm so I can show you guys exactly what I mean by that. But realms are just really fun and just really cool in general. So let's connect to a random realm and show off a realm. Let's go on this Wireboy 151. So it's got a weird screen, like a teleporting type screen, like you're teleporting to it as in the Nether. That's really awesome. I do really think that's really cool. And honestly, I do recommend trying it out for yourselves. If you haven't been added to any realms, contact some of your friends and see what you need to be done or what they need to do to give you access to the realms. So try that out when it connects. Obviously, it takes a little bit of time to connect, loading resource packs, and there you are, you're in, and it just puts you exactly where you last were. So I've been on this realm already before. I was just exploring the map, and it's just put me right in where I am. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously, the render distance and stuff is a little bit lower than you would expect it to be on a normal game. I don't think you can change that. We will quickly try that and see if we can up our render distance on this realm. Let's see if we can do that if we have it here. Profile, it won't be on there. Would it be on video? No, is it going to be on there? I don't know. Render distance is full. So the render distance is full, but you can clearly see it has been extremely minimized. And we are on a realm though, so that's maybe why. And yeah, it's just basically a server with a bunch of people. No one's actually in the game right now because you can press start. But it is an active realm and it is running and it is up and running where you guys can come on, join the realm and go around and explore. It's really cool if you want to play it with your friends. If you know your way around the map pretty well, it's definitely worth trying it out. Honestly, it is really awesome, and if you have a world that you want to share, or if you're new to Minecraft and want to start out new, the realms are really awesome. But personally, I would suggest give it a little bit of time just because the game is quite buggy at the moment. So that's it for realms. Let me show you my final feature, which I do recommend trying out, and then I will put my 6th bonus on the end so you guys can watch that, and that is probably the best one because it's just really funny. So let's save and quit this, and I will load up my final thing. And my final thing is, let me go on my world over here, my creative world. My final thing is you can actually get command blocks in the game. Now, command blocks are something which are pretty complicated, and I am going to do a separate tutorial on that, and when that is out, it will be on the screen right now, so you guys can click on that, but obviously it will be in the future. But for now, let me show you what command blocks do and how you can actually get them. I'm not going to go over into too much detail about them because it's kind of awkward and it is quite complicated to explain, but let me show you exactly what I mean. So I'm in the world here. I do have a command block down there, but how do you give a command block to yourself? It's very easy. You just go on here, press the slash button, the text button here, put a slash in, find the slash symbol and put give. Here you are, and you have to type in your gamer tag, widesinger2. So I'll type that in just like this, widesinger. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it doesn't take into account capitals. I'm just gonna try and risk it if it doesn't take into account capitals. And then you put command block. So you just go command, and you can see them there, see them up there. So it shows you the spelling. If you're struggling with that, you've got that up there, the command block, and then you go onto your LT over here, your underscore, which is over there, and then go block. And they've got 3 different types of command blocks, which are really awesome, and I will go over them in a new video if you guys want to know that as more detail about them. So you can press that, and then you do that, and you press X, and it gives the player a command block. So you can see I have a command block now, and then with this command block you can do a variety of different stuff. You can place it down, and then when inside the command block you can do commands for yourself, random players, all entities, and things like that. So you could put like all entities kill, spawn in random stuff for random players and things like that. And you can also use command blocks for a variety of stuff around the world. For example, digging big holes like these. So all these holes here have been dug with command blocks. Yes, the frame rate is dropping, but yes, all them holes there have been dug with command blocks. We've got a few others. We've done a slice command block over here where we've sliced through a mountain, which is pretty cool. And you can just do really awesome features with a command block, and you can have cool things like that going on. So that's it for the command blocks. Now I'm going to show you guys my final feature. So my final feature is actually more of a trolling type feature, and if you're into kind of annoying other players and having a little bit of fun on servers, this is something I really want to show off, and it is something that I do enjoy doing myself when I'm extremely bored, and honestly I do recommend trying it out. Now this feature revolves around the lifeboat server, and it is actually the zombie apocalypse, and this is just basically a complete troll. So to get into this, you need to go onto lifeboat servers, and when you're on there, go over to zombie apocalypse and join it. Now the way this actually works is it's kind of going against kind of what the game's actually programmed to do and going against the main rules, but it is actually really fun if you try it out for yourselves, especially if you go on with a bunch of friends and try this out, because it is a complete trolling method, and technically you are not griefing, you are just killing other players. And I have mentioned this in a previous video, this is the only way of killing other players on the zombie apocalypse game, because on the zombie apocalypse game type you can't actually kill other players. And what makes this really enjoyable, it's like an inside minigame which I'm setting you guys to try out, is basically you can kill players by dropping sand or gravel on them, because they will die inside the block because they're inside a block. And it's really funny because a lot of people try and either hide from the zombies or try and get a bunch of kills in a really good spot, and you can just cancel that out completely. Now the way to do this is there's a whole big technique on being able to do this, so I'm going to explain it now. So once you're in the game, you want to go over to here if you haven't already purchased VIP and do this parkour. You want to go to the right of the parkour because it's a lot easier than doing the big jump. This is a lot easier in my opinion, and it's very quick. If you're very good at parkour, you could probably do the other way, but honestly you can do that way pretty quick. And then you want to press the prospector. He is the best one you can pick. Make sure you get him selected. He is selected. Prospector is selected. Disrespect. The prospector is selected, and he has a diamond pick. And what's so good about that diamond pick is because you're going to need that to get yourselves a bunch of diamonds. And the reason you're going to need diamonds is because you're going to need gravel and sand. And the quickest way of getting them is by using a diamond shovel. So what you want to do is get your diamonds by using your diamond pick. As you can see now, I'm going to speed up this bit of gameplay, but you can see there's a bunch of diamonds. I collect my diamonds very quickly, craft a crafting bench, get all my diamonds collected, boom, and then I start collecting sand. Any spare diamonds, you can create armor, whatever you want, a axe, whatever you need. I've created a bunch of armor, and I collected a bunch of sand. Now once you've got this sand, you can actually use this sand to kill other players by dropping it on them. So here's an example. Someone's building a base to try and kill the mobs. I go over their base using my blocks, and I drop a bunch of sand on them. They don't see it coming. They see that bit of sand, they're like, oh no, we better run. But for some reason he starts building cooling down. It's a perfect opportunity for me. You get in there, drop your sand on, and boom, you get a kill on an enemy. So it's just really fun because you're not actually meant to be able to kill players on this game mode, but you can make it a PvP mode if you want to. And I think it's a very cool method because this guy was stuck in here, he was trying to get out, he didn't have a shovel, so he couldn't break the sand fast enough, and I managed to get a kill on him. Now obviously he can just go back over there and collect all his loot, so it isn't the end of the world, but this is another gameplay one I have here. This is really funny. These guys was like, it was a massive war between all of us. We were all having PvP wars with all our gravel and sand, and it just worked out really fun. So that was really cool, and we were all just having a massive fight. Here's another clip that I got recently, and it's actually on some guy's castle he's built. I go onto his castle, and he's like, what is this guy doing up here? So I'm like trying to get around, trying to get my blocks that I need to use, so I grab a bunch of dirt and make his castle no longer a castle. Now again, this game mode is all about surviving against the mobs and killing the mobs, not about building. So you can do what you want to people's builds because they are not there forever. They're only there for a short period of time. And then I break this down here to try and get him back down there, and I'm thinking, right, we need to somehow get him with the sand. So let's try and get him in a spot where he can actually stand. So for some reason, he decides to go in his furnace, Team Maker 3834, and we managed to drop a bunch of sand on him, and he's in a perfect position. He's in crouch position, the sand's not going to push him out. We build a big tower, and boom, he is neutralized. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's a funny bit of gameplay. Try it out for yourselves. It is definitely really enjoyable. I do recommend trying out that trick. That's the final trick that I suggest for you guys. Very cool. It's pretty awesome. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Once again, this is postboxpat, signing out.